Hey y'all, this is Zachary. Welcome to Burn Down's Country Kitchen. Today, we're going to get after pizza fries. I seen a TikTok short of it, and it's a really quick clip, and it doesn't really go into it. I thought, man, those look pretty darn good. So I'm going to make it, and we'll go into it. And of course, we're going to do it all from scratch. So we'll go ahead and do our sauce from scratch, the everything sauce we always make. If you haven't seen that, watch it. It's good. Make it. It's even better. I won't buy store-bought no more. All right, so let's get after these ingredients. Okay, we got our usual suspects for our everything sauce. We have our whole peeled Marzano tomatoes. We have our tomato paste, cloves of garlic, our balsamic vinegar, basil leaf, onion. We have our seasoning, salt, pepper. We have our sugar for it. We got basil and Italian seasoning and a little salt and pepper, and we'll get that going. The pizza's easy. It's just some cheese, some pepperoni, we'll throw a little onion in there, and some potatoes. How about that? Yeah. Let's get after it. In the beginning, like we always do, we will cut this onion up. Y'all see me cut up onions a million times. It's not a big deal, but it's got to be done. So, just like that. This doesn't have to be an absolute fine chop. But we are looking to get it chopped. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and put some oil in here. You're going to want some oil in there for that. Those onions and garlic. Of course, you want that butter in there for flavor. That stir around and melting. You want it at medium low. We are going to simmer this thing. I started out a little hotter just to get the pan up to temp. I backed it off. All right, let's get our onions in. Nice. We're just gonna get these cooked until they're translucent. Soften up a little bit. Just like so. Nice and easy. This whole thing comes together really easy. Doesn't take long, and is telling y'all, the best sauce you will ever eat. Telling you. I actually do have this recipe up on my website. I'll always leave a link to that website. You're welcome to look it up or just watch this video and make it right along with me. You will not regret it. Yeah, these things look really good on that TikTok short, so we'll give it a try. But I kept looking it up, and all of it was just a short of it. So, I don't know how they do it, but I'll do it my way. And we'll go from there. Well, I'm sure we'll do just fine. Love the smell of onions. And if you don't, you can leave it out. You know, a lot of people don't love onions these days, but man, I sure do. You see, these are softening up nicely. So we're just going to barrel out a little hole in the center, nice little circle for our garlic to set. Use about 6 cloves. or so. If they're, you know, smaller, use a little more. But don't use any less if you can help it. Definitely want that flavor. You know, you let it sit there for a few seconds until it becomes fragrant and you can smell it. And then you'll just stir it around. Like I can already smell it. Like, I don't want it to burn, so I'm going to go ahead and get it stirred up. Alright. Get this last little bit squeezed off in there. Just like that. Don't forget to clean out your reservoir. And it's garlic. You paid for that. Why wouldn't you want to use it, right? Alright. Go ahead and get it stirred around. Nice. Now it's time to get messy, y'all. Time to get messy. Well, you squeeze them in your hand. And they will squirt, I promise you. I'm going to turn this down a little more. It's just a little too high for me. There we go. And tell you what though, San Marzano whole peeled tomatoes are the best. I think they're absolutely the best. And this will be chunky, like I tell y'all all the time when I make this. If you don't want it chunky, put it in the blender or use a submersion blender. I like it chunky. Man, this sauce is so good. I'm already drooling just thinking about the sauce. I could just sit there with a spoon and eat the sauce. Next, we're adding this whole can of tomato paste. Of course, make sure you get all that because you paid for it. Especially nowadays, ain't nobody into wasting money, right? Get that all stirred in. Okay, now we got our seasonings. I'm just eyeballing it. You can get on my website for the actual recipe if you want. But it's about a tablespoon of each, really. That's Italian seasoning. This is basil. About the same. Some cracked pepper in there. Alright, I have to refill that one up. We ain't done yet. We'll get some sugar in there. It'll be about a cup of sugar. About a half a cup. Oh, that sugar's almost gone. There we go. And some balsamic vinegar. Go. That'd be about a teaspoon maybe. Get that all stirred around. Like I can't, it's so hard to explain how good this is. It's looking good, coming together nicely. I'm going to add a little more Italian basil. As you can tell by looking at it, it's just needs a little more. When you look into it, you can hardly see any seasoning. Like you know, it probably needs just a little more. Looking much better. Now, you don't want to overdo the seasoning. Trust me, I've done that before. That's why I kind of start out a little conservative and then I'll add in a little bit more. So now I can see the seasonings and it just looks good. Alright, I got some fresh basil leaves here I'm going to put in there. We take these out. There we go. Oh, it's a nice big one. Take these out when we're done cooking them. When we're done cooking this. Okay, we're just going to let that simmer for about 15-20 minutes. Let all them flavors incorporate. And this will be the best everything sauce you've ever eaten. And I can promise that, because I've had this. I know everybody's taste buds are different. I refuse to believe you wouldn't try this and think, man, that is the best. Go ahead and cut up them taters. Now you can obviously buy store-bought frozen French fries. I mean, you do you, right? You do you. You do you. I'm not going to want them too thick. You're going to want to try to keep them all about the same size. Like that. Just throw them in the water. The water does a couple of things. It helps it from browning, for one, which is the important part. But it also takes off the starch. You know, gets a lot of that starch off of there, which is good. I was going to do this last week. I thought I had a bunch of mashed potatoes around here. They got used up somewhere along the line because I went to do it, started going to film, had no potatoes. So I had to wait all week in order to do this. Because it was too late at night, we were not going out to the store. But because we don't go to the store, we go to town. We're 30 minutes in direction to a store. Alright, I'll probably speed this up so y'all ain't have to deal with it. And I'll play some music. And we'll see you on the other side. Back to the sauce, which is just perfect. Let's get this bad boy out of there. No longer need that. Okay, empty your water out. Go ahead and kind of dry them up a little bit. Okay, I'm putting this in the oven, 375 until they start to brown up. Once they soften up and brown up, we'll get the last stage of this thing going. Okay, let's get this pan ready for the cheese part of this. These fries. Pour some non-stick. And start with the yellow and orange cheese. And spread it out. Just like that. Some mozzarella. Nice mozzarella. Alright, top it off with a little bit of Parmesan. Nice. Alright. Well, I went ahead and threw those fries in the fryer because I got in a hurry. I'm hungry. It's dinner time. I just got through filming the White Castle sliders. I'll be having that with my dinner. This will be my side dish for it. If you haven't seen that video, go ahead and check it out. I'm sure if you haven't had White Castles, you are definitely missing out. And if you have, you know what they taste like. And warning, if you've never had them, be close to a bathroom. They have an effect for some reason. That effect doesn't last, but the first time I ate them, it definitely had an effect. So, all right, I'm gonna get this in the oven, 350, 375, just till it melts. Like I said, I went ahead and fried these up. So I got in a hurry, they were taking too long. Let's go ahead and spread them back out. We want them as evenly as we possibly can. Throw a little more salt on there, especially now that they're oiled up. It'll stick real nice. It's the best time to do is when they get fresh cooked, fresh out. All right, now comes the fun part. Okay, let's go ahead and get some of this sauce that we made on there. Look how thick that is. So good. Love it. Just kind of spread it around. Show the love to everybody. You don't want too much, you don't want too soggy. All right, now let's go get that cheese. All right. See if we can do this. Look at that. Look at that. Cheese pull. Nice. Let's go ahead and get our sauce spoon here. Get the rest of it. Man, look at that. And there we have it. Pizza fries. Burned down style. After all, why not, right? This is gonna be so fattening. I'm looking forward to it. All right, y'all, it's that time. Before we get after these pizza fries, do me a favor. Hit like, share, and subscribe. I appreciate it. I tell you every time, it does do me a world of good. So if you're watching this video, just take a quick second, hit that subscribe button. Did you do it? All right. Let's get after this food. I'm excited. All right. All right, let's do this. Just a little bit of everything here. Man, look at that. Still hot. All right. All right, TikTok. Man, that's really good. Of course, it helps make everything from scratch. This sauce is so sweet and good. Look at that. Cheese pool. All right. No bite. Mmm. That's really good. Really simple to make too. If you don't have to go through all the steps, you can buy some frozen fries. It'd still be good. Fresh is always better, but you do you. Golly, that is good. All right, y'all. I hope you liked it. What's gonna do it for us? I'm gonna get after this before it gets cold. Cook something. Cook anything. Cook pizza fries. Why not, right? TikTok got that one right. Good job, TikTok. That's a more in-depth look on how to do it. And again, I hope you enjoyed it. And until next time.